Isana Dune Hisani, Modhala Tung Uda Hagorara, Ina Isai Dar Hala, Gonarauna, Amen. Women, the true meaning of where my father placed me is this. The symbol of the bird that I have make it in spirit. You know, I have make it in spirit and I have make it in flesh. At the time of my I would say Jesus church, I make a bird out of a mud and let it fly, make it alive, turn it alive and let it fly. It's a symbol of where I make me. You know, why in Quran or Torah I'm called the wise Melchizedek, or in Quran they called me many names. You know, they called me many names because I am Bible, I am Quran, I am Torah, I am. Understand, women? So when I say that I am where they place me, because on that mud I have put my spirit of mannequin, of my mannequin. In the world I call it Monica. I don't like Monique. You know, I don't like Monique. Meaning, I don't like money. You know, I don't like money, women, because it is not the money I know. The money I know is golds. You know, the money I know is golds. Diadems. You know, I am them. You know? Because Monica means money, women. Money. Chaser. You know? Chaser. Chaser also means of extractations of the blood bath to find my true blood in it. Meaning, when I make the bird on earth, it was the another thing to, when I said a synagogue of Satan, you know, to make it a synagogue of Satan, and that's how I can make him more inside it when he went, because you birth when you cry, you know, you birth when you cry, because your tears is spirits. You know, your tears is spirits, women. Why I say your tears is spirits? It is your pain inside your chest that you have letting out. You know, have letting out. It is the tears, a sun that you let go down, but once you let it out, you burst out of it. You know? That is why my nephew received that. You know? Received because through holding it, but in the end, he cries. You know? In the end, he cries. That's how I knew who he is. You know? That's how I knew the real truth. When I say the real truth is the extraction of my bloods also. Fathers of springs. That we only cry when we have enough. We only cry when we are when someone upset us. We only cry. We don't argue. We only cry. You know, I'm arguing right now because I am in a spirit. I am the wrath. You know? Because I'm a spirit that cannot take venoms from my maiden women. Because I am the God you are blaspheming. I am the God that you have called many names. You know? Which is, I told you in the other record what it means. I am the God on earth that you are blaspheming. Not just blaspheming through your word, but you are casting rocks. You know? I am where I make me, because the symbol of the bird women is when I make me the dove. When I make me the dove women using my father's selves, you know, selves, it's like this. When you see selves women, it's, you know, in the world, You have BIF. And when dad and mom was spirit in the abode, I uses their eczema. I uses their eczema. When you say eczema, women, it is the eczema is in your body, inside of your body. You know, it's inside of your body, part of the blood, which is you know that your blood is not clean, women. Everything of that blood were when we were Jonah and the Ethan, you know, when we were Jonah and Ethan, the he and he, you know, me and him, because I cannot say my name, women, because I knew who I am, you know, I knew who I am, and it is proud when to tell that I am this, you know, when you are not, you know, you are not, but you call yourself that, you know, it's a mockery to my realm. You know? So, why I don't have to say this? Because my angels know already. It's like, I'm gonna bang your head if you don't, if, you know, like this. Because my angels, women, they are just flaming swords. You know? When I make me, when I said, I am where I make me, when I make my father's blood and mom's eczema, these things in the blood, in it is like a white thing on the face that it's also the blood, you know, it's also the blood. This is, we call it an, you know, an, which is in your face, when your blood is not extract, it's like a white round on your face, which is when you're growing up, it's walking to the back, to your back, which is in the Asian countries, we have this. Why, women? Because we are extracting. But in the other countries, don't have this. Why? You are whites. You know, you are whites. I stopped mine and cleansed mine when I was 14 because through that an, I don't know what you call this into your world, but we call it an, you know. An is a very white thing that is an. An skin is like TINEA versicolor, you know. You call it TINEA versicolor. Or I don't care, wherever you know, I am TINEA versicolor. I read it the way I want it. You pronounce it the way where you are. TINEA versicolor is a skin that grows out of control. It's like a fungus, you know, like a light or darker patches of skins, you know, which I treat mine through by garlic. That's how I have cleansed my bloods. You know, TINEA versicolor was big spots on my face, you know, and this is when I was turning tense. I read it off through by garlic, which is I make garlic, what do you call that? I open the garlic, I take its skin off, and then I take its extract, you know, in it, and then I just push it into that skin where the TINEA versicolor is. And then it's very, very painful, you know. It's like ants, you know. On your face skin is very thin layer, and it's very, very it's more it's more sensitive than any other part of your bodies, you know. That's how I read it off, and that's what I use to make me from that versicolor. I used the vinegar to cleanse my father's TINEA and mother's VERSICOLOR'S, because mom is, very white, and dad is, I would say, dark. I wouldn't say that because he's always under the sun, and he has a wool hair, and all these women, they're sleeping right now, that's why I can't, so that's what I use, and then I make their blood, because women, I am their bloods. I uses their bloods and everything, their dress, their hairs, and all the, their hairs, their blood, their sweats, and everything, women. I use it through making my abode in the Holy Spirit. I make my abode in the Holy Spirit. Where I get into my Holy Spirit? On its crown. On its crown by its beak. On the top of the bird, there is like a line in it. What you see beak is what you call what they used to eat. Beak to us, it's on its head, the form in its head by its forehead. That is my form, women. A form of a dove in its feather. The little feather in its form by its forehead. That is where I plant my names. That is how I become Esa Arjuna. Why I said that no man can make me kneel. Why? I am their blood. I am their blood. This is why I am where I make me. When I said one day that I shall shake the stars and kneel, for no woman would kneel before me. I will make the stars kneel before me, as when I said there would be no woman that shall kneel before me. Meaning, I don't want any woman to kneel before me. I want men. I want men because, like I told you in the other record, when that Buddha, that Telatikhila was he went into abode of the big man, another Buddha, because there were many Buddha women, Buddha man, Buddha woman, and Buddhism. Those times, women, when they started incarnating into the earth from Animalandia, they can't think because in Animalandia, they don't have head, they don't have brain. So look at them, they have no brains whatsoever. Wala ragtong natayhata na. I am where I make me, their bloods. This is why they are not allowing me to kneel before no man. Why? Because I am their blood. You understand this, women? Meaning, I am my father's blood, Michael's blood, Michael's blood, the mother's blood, Isaac blood, all that. All that, women. This is why they're not, it is, women, you won't understand this if you won't connect through me. This is why I'm called the wise lords, because no one can make me kneel, for I am them. I am them. When someone kneels before me, it's them who receives it. You get that? Why? I am them. Blood, frequents. No one can make me kneel before no man, or no one can make me kneel any, because it is you that will kneel before us. It's like saying, when somebody asks me, so I won't say the word worship because that's for the dead. You know? Prayer, women. Prayer is what I ought to receive from the hollows of the hearts, not what you called worship, because that is votes. You know? I am where they make me, so that I can restrain everything before it reaches to the one who purifies. And then, he put that into the altar. You know? The blood of my makers, women. You got it. The blood of my makers. Just really sample up to Jonathan inside of that thing where they were making him. Lilith was taking men to, and then when the man, that's the symbol, women, that's the symbol. In Shadowhunter, that's the symbol. Once she get their bloods into Jonathan, they become her. You know? Why, women? Because I am goddess. You know? That is the symbol of these things, women. I am where I place me. You got it? That I said no one can make me kneel before you because I'm not lowering myself. Why? I am my Father. You know? You got that, women? Do you understand that? When I say you deny me, you deny my Father. Why? Because I am its blood. You know, I am its blood. Just like when they were making Jonathan. You know? Meaning, women, it's explaining to people that don't connect this is just hard. You know? It's just hard. It's like to keep one alive, you keep taking many dads and dads and dads and dads, you know? Because they were the same. Spirits, 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 spirits. So when I say I am them, because they are my spirits. You understand that, women? If you haven't seen that Jonathan, how they were keep him alive at the time, you will see, but I am not Jonathan. You know, I am just symbolizing you this as a lily, trying to wake you up into what they have been shoving, the arcs, the childrens of God's. You know, that is the reason why I said you cannot make me kneel before no man. Because my man is warriors, not sillies like the earths, acting like one. You know? Women, I am where I make me, Creator. Because I am where I place me, Almighty.